pronounce the... Okay, yes. Just pronounce it for me, please.
Gävle.
Yeah, oh, Gävle. That it's like a Y sound? The G?
Gävle.
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 Gävle. Nordic languages would be very hard for me to learn.
Gävle.
Gävle. Gävle.
Gävle.
Gävle. Okay. Alright. The Gävle goat. The Gävle goat is a traditional Christmas display erected annually at Slottstorget. At Slottstorget Castle Square in Gävle, Sweden. It is a giant version of a traditional Swedish Yule goat figure made of straw. Oh, so this is like the Wicker Man, but it's a goat, and it's, you don't burn people alive inside of it. And Nicolas Cage doesn't have bees poured into his face. It is erected each year by local community groups at the beginning of Advent over a period of 2 days. It has been the subject of repeated arson attacks and... Oh, so it's not supposed to get set on fire? So I guess it's not like the Wicker Man. I kind of thought that getting it set on fire was sort of part of it. Whenever you build anything out of straw, I kind of automatically assume that fire is going to be involved. As of December 2019, the goat has been damaged 37 times. Oh, poor goat. Burning the goat is illegal, and the Court of Appeal stated that the offense should normally carry a 3-month prison sentence. Holy shit. As it is sentenced a 27-year-old man to a suspended sentence and day fines for aggravated property damage in 2018. Damn, somebody actually got caught. What a dork. If you're gonna burn the goat, don't get caught. Since 1986, 2 Yule goats have been built in Gävle. The Gävle goat by the Southern Merchants, and the Yule goat built by the Natural Science Club of the School of Vasa. All right. In America we have Burning Man, and that's like the whole idea is that, they erect this very large wooden sculpture, statue or whatever, and then they burn it. So, just burn the goat, man. The Gävle goat is erected every year on the first day of Advent, which, according to Western Christian tradition, is in late November or early December, depending on the calendar year. In 1966, an Advent consultant, Stig Javlin, as in, so Gävle and Javlin, Stig Javlin. Oh, he passed away in 2018. R.I.P. to Stig. In 1966, he came up with an idea of making a giant version of the traditional Swedish Yule goat and placing it in the square. I love this idea. I'd love to have a Yule goat. I didn't know that there was such a thing as a Yule goat. Where America's so far behind on these cool things, man. We steal all the good shit, and then we don't steal things like this? Where's the Yule goat? I want a Yule goat. Next year, this year, I want a Yule goat. I want a traditional Swedish Yule goat here in Florida. Hey, what are you doing here? Are you trying to burn that goat? No, not me, officer. No. Looks like you got yourself some kerosene there. That also looks like a whole lot of matches you got there. Are you trying to burn this goat? I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, the goat will burn just by sheer force of the sun here. The design of the first goat was assigned to then Chief of Gävle Fire Department, Gavlin's brother, Jorgen Gavlin. Glassman Gloven. The construction of the goat was carried out by the fire department, and they erected the goat each year from 1966 to 1970, and from 1986 to 2002.
You're so
What
cool.
happened there? Why did... Oh,
You're so cool.
thank you, Rage Quit.
You're so cool.
Why did they... What happened between 1970 and 1986? The first goat was financed by Harry Strom. I've got one of those, if you know what I'm saying. On December 1st, 1966, the 43-foot tall... God damn, wow, that's massive. 43 feet tall, 23 feet long, 3-ton goat 3 tons? Jesus Christ. 3,000 pounds of freaking straw? Ooh, buddy. On New Year's Eve, the goat was burnt down, and the perpetrator was found and convicted of vandalism. The goat was... the goat was insured. The goat was insured. I don't know why that's so funny to me, but I'll always have goat insurance. If you... friends... My name is Thinker St. James, and I'm here to talk to you today about a very important subject. If you've got goats, you need goat insurance. If you've got 43-foot tall goats, you need a lot of goat insurance. And I'm here to tell you about USA Farmers Insurance that can make sure that you never have a burnt down goat again. Be like Strom. He got all of his money back. You can too. If you have a 43-foot tall, 23-foot long, 3-ton goat in your possession, you need goat insurance. A goat is a terrible thing to waste. FDIC insured. A group of businessmen known as the Southern Merchants financed the building of the goat in subsequent years. In 1971, the Southern Merchants stopped building the goats. Oh, and then the Natural Science Club of the School of Vasa, they began building the goats. When the Southern Merchants pulled out, the School of Vasa pulled in. Their goat was around 2 meters. What? Are you kidding me? 6.5 feet? From the old goats were 43 feet tall, and this one was 6 feet tall? Dude. The Natural Science Club is slipping, bro. That's slipping. That's really slipping. That's like an 85% reduction. I mean, I'm no mathematician, but, you know. Due to the positive reaction of their Yule goat received that year, they built another one the following year, and from then on. Then the Southern Merchants began building their own goats again. Oh, the Southern Merchants got jealous. You know, we used to do this, you know. This used to be our thing. Well, this science club just comes in and takes over our goats. The cost of the 1966 goat was that kroners? Yeah, 1,000 kroners. The price tag for constructing the goat was, in 2005, was around 100,000 Swedish kroner. Wow. I don't know how much is that in US dollars? Oh, okay, about 100. Thank you. Beat me to it. I was about to transfer it, or do the conversion. 10,000 bucks? Hey, that's an expensive goat. That's why you need goat insurance. The city pays 1/3 of the cost, while the Southern Merchants pay the remaining sum. Okay. Well, that's nice of the Southern Merchants. What do they get out of it, I wonder? Do they charge to... I mean, they just put up the money because they're good Swedish patriots and love Christmas? They respect the Advent? Since 2003, the construction of the goat has been undertaken by a group of unemployed people known as the ALU workers. Interesting. Wonder if... do they get paid for that? I hope they get paid. That's a nice way to have people employed for a little while, you know, especially around the holidays. The display has become notable for being a recurring target of vandalism by arson and has been destroyed many times. Can we... hold on a second. Can we... is there any video of this? Oh, there's video, all right. No goats were harmed in the making of this video. I hope not. Gävle goat, 2015, standing tall and unharmed. Oh no. Oh, this poor goat. Very pretty too, by the way. Oh no! Oh no! Oh. You know, this is why we can't have nice things, right? Damn, that sucker went up quick. Oh, this is a time lapse, okay. I was like, they didn't just burn the goat, they fucking put a freaking pipe bomb inside of it. Jesus Christ. Jeez, look at that. That thing, man, that sucker went up. So, I mean, like, well, so if they've got a webcam, I mean, where's the person doing it? Did I just miss it? I'm trying to see if I can, like, no, don't go that far. I'm trying to see if I can, like, scrub through a little bit, like see like where the person is. Is there like, so yeah, so you can kind of see at the bottom there, like right at his dick, basically. What an asshole to set a goat's dick on fire at 3:13:30. The fire ignites. I didn't even see anybody. Oh, well, so there's like a guy on a scooter over there. Maybe he's part of the operation on that far like left. It looks like a gas station or something. So then it goes up, and then so that's 3:13:30. This is 6 seconds later. The thing is already almost fully engulfed. I mean, that's like at least maybe like a third of the way engulfed, perhaps. This is another 4 seconds later. That's got to be over half. And that's another 6 seconds later. That thing is pretty much 100% on fire. And that thing goes fucking up. Holy shit, dude. But I mean, the thing that's crazy to me is if they have a live cam of it, I mean, like, I didn't see anybody, like, you don't, like, it just goes. Like, you don't see anybody actually ignite the fire. So, I mean, they must have doused it at some, I mean, like, it must be, like, a really weird coordinated effort to make it happen. Wow. Jeez. That is crazy. Oh, they started using fire retardants? Yeah. I mean, I would think that you should if you don't want it to get set on fire. I mean, what I would think that you should probably just fucking embrace it. Like, you know, to make it a tradition. You know, on, I don't know, like, like a New Year's Eve or something. Just have it as like a tradition of just have the whole community come out and watch it burn. I mean, I'm sure that that's probably dangerous, but, you know, you can make it not dangerous. The display became notable for being a recurring target of vandalism by arson and has been destroyed many times since the first goat was erected in 1966. Yes, you know, 1966 when the first goat was erected. Because the fire station is close to the location of the goat, most of the times the fire can be extinguished before the wooden skeleton is severely damaged. If the goat is burned down before 13th of December, the feast day of St. Lucia, the goat is rebuilt. Interesting. So wait until after the 13th if you're going to burn the goat. If not, what are you doing it for? They're just going to rebuild the thing. The skeleton is then treated and repaired, and the goat reconstructed over it using straw, which the goat committee has pre-ordered. I want to be on the goat committee. Do they have foreign nationals on the goat committee? In 2001, the goat was burned down by a 51-year-old visitor from Cleveland. Fuck you, dude! Making America look bad. Who spent 18 days in jail. They should have thrown the fucking key away. You come from Cleveland over to Sweden and you burn down the goat. Oh. I never liked Cleveland. No, just kidding. Nothing but love for Cleveland and all of the great people there. But I don't like that. You don't go to a foreign country and burn down their goats. Wow, he was ordered to pay 100,000 kroner. Good lord. 10 grand in the hole, buddy. The court confiscated his cigarette lighter with the argument that he clearly was not able to handle it. You are not competent to handle this lighter, sir. See this lighter? Not yours anymore. He stated in court that he was no goat burner and believed that he was taking part in a completely legal goat burning tradition. Okay, I mean, like, fair enough, but dude, no. You don't ask somebody before you do something like that. You're in another country. You don't think that maybe you want to talk to, Sven before you do something like that? You asshole. You're from fucking Cleveland. You don't know shit about fucking Sweden. God, these fucking people, man. After he was released from jail, he returned to the U.S. without paying his fine. What a fucking cunt! Yes, no, so it's not an actual goat that's getting burned, Krem. Yeah, coming in a little bit late. This is, so in Gävle, Sweden, there is a straw goat that is created every year for the Advent, and it is an informal, uncondoned tradition to burn this goat to the ground every year. And as Squeak said, even if this asshole from Cleveland had not done it, it probably was going to happen one way or another. So I don't know if there's too much more to go over in this article. How much longer is this? Yeah, this is kind of a long article. Yeah, okay, we don't have to go through all of the... Oh, geez, actually, no, we do have to do this. Yeah, the history, yes, yeah, we're definitely going through the timeline. Okay, in 96, the surveillance camera, they had 24-hour goat surveillance in 1996. 27, November 2004, the homepage was hacked into, and one of the two official webcams was changed. Why would you hack the webcam? What do you change the webcam to? That's what I would like to know. Hopefully it was not to something naughty or inappropriate. The children want the goat! Think of the children! Watching the goat cam. Think of all the Swedish children. 1 year, while security guards were posted around the goat in order to prevent further vandalism, the temperature dropped below 0 as the guards ducked into a nearby restaurant to escape. Wow, dude. Dude, these vandals are fucking vicious, dude. So the temperature got so low that the guards ducked into a restaurant, and then they attacked it then. Is there a movie about this? This seems like something that would be like a good Christmas romp comedy movie. 2005, a series of attacks on public Yule goats across Sweden were carried out. A series of public attacks on Yule goats. The Gävle goat was burned 3rd of December. The Visby goat on Gotland burned down. The Yule goat in, I'm not trying to pronounce that, Soderkoping, Ostergotland, was torched, and there was an attack on, God, all of these goats. Oh, they started that, so in 2006, they started fireproofing the goat. Fiber protector fireproof, a fireproofing substance that is used in airplanes. In earlier years, when the goat had been fireproofed, the dew had made the liquid drip off the goat. This goat will not be untorched, man. We will find a way to torch this goat. This is like a really tragic picture. Like, I don't know why that's like one of those like human condition pictures, you know. The Bird Natural Science Club goat and the Gävle goat in the back, waiting to be burned. During the weekend of the 3rd and 4th in 2005, a series of public attacks on Yule goats was perpetrated here. The Gävle goat, the Visby goat, the Gotland goat, the Yule goat in Soderkoping, Ostergotland, and there was an attack on the goat located in Lakesi, Västerbotten. Senseless straw goat violence. So let's go through the timeline here. This is actually pretty funny. Okay, so 66, burned down. 67, it survived. 68, the fence was added, and it survived. Fencing, good. Goat burning, bad. 69, inside of goat protected by chicken wire. Oh, they started putting chicken wire inside the goat in 1969. Gotcha. Still burnt down. 1970, 6 hours. Jesus, dude. 6 hours after the date of the construction, or 6 hours after the construction on the same day. The goat's destruction was blamed on 2 drunk teenagers. With help from several financial contributors, the goat was reassembled out of Lake Reed. Well, thank God, drunken hooligan teenagers burning down the goat. Smashed to pieces? Why would you smash it? You know, and we just think Sweden is like this idyllic place where nothing bad ever happens. Their goats get smashed to pieces. The southern merchants became tired of their goats being burnt down. I can't blame them. The southern merchants became tired of their goats being burned down and stopped constructing them. The natural science... Oh, this is when the school of Vasa took over. Okay, gotcha. And they constructed a miniature goat. Yes, their goat was much smaller. Their goat was only 6.5 feet tall. 1972, it collapsed when somebody just pushed it over. In 73, it was stolen. Where would you take the stolen goat? That's the story. That's the caper. That's the caper. I would love to know that story. Oh my God, look at all of these. Oh my God. This thing has not survived all of these years. 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. 81 is from the thing had not survived from 69 to 1980. Exactly. It's just destined. It's destined for destruction one way or another. Except in 1981. Not in 1981. In 83, just the legs. Oh, wait a second. How do you just destroy the legs? Oh, because I guess because of the structural. But still, that doesn't seem possible. How do you destroy the legs without the body? Wouldn't it all just? Fire, 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 fire. Jesus Christ, they brought in the freaking Swedish military to guard this thing. Still got burned down, though. The Swedish military could not stop the arson. That is insane. Security forces, a 6.5-foot tall fence, and the military. I feel so bad for the Southern merchants. Like, the Southern merchants were just upset that their goats were being burned, so they stopped doing it for a while. And then in 1986, they were like, you know what? We'll give it another shot. We'll give it another shot. And then it was burned. In 1988, it survived. Gamblers were the first time able to gamble. You can gamble on it? Oh, buddy. Oh, I am taking that prop bet. Yo. Holy shit. I wonder if that's on my bookie. Hold on a second. Does it actually have a link to where I can bet? I click the annotation, and the title of the article is Santa torched the giant goat. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. See, you know, this is like similar to Groundhog Day, except we don't burn the groundhog. What's that guy's name? What's the groundhog's name? He has a name, doesn't he? Yeah, Puxatawny Phil. Yes, that's what it is. The only time that you ever hear about a groundhog ever in all of life. What does it say about betting on it, though? Oh, the yearly survival of the goat's destruction has been an annual wager on British betting lists since 88? I don't think we're going to go through all the rest of this. Thank you so much. This is the Gävle goat. That was absolutely fantastic, and I am so glad that you suggested that. Thank you, Lord Squeak.
Game.